Hello everyone. So, the bronze question asks us to expand 3 plus x to the power of 9 in ascending power of x, up to and including the term x cubed. Simplify each coefficient in the expansion. So I want you to write down some steps to help you answer this type of question. So step 1. Write the binomial coefficient. Write down the binomial coefficient. So, how are we going to do this? So we know that is to the power of 9. So the first one would be 9, 0. Then plus 9, 1. Then plus 9, 2. Then plus 9, 3. Since we only want to find x to the 3, so we can stop here. But you can continue right if you want to find x to the power of 4. It would be plus 9 to the 9, 4. But we don't need to write that many, so we can stop here. Then step 2. I want you to write in descending power for the number. So inside the bracket, so we have a number. So we're going to write in descending power for the number. The number, write in descending power. So the number is 3, and the power is 9, so we're going to write in descending power. So 3 to the power of 9, 3 to the power of 8, 3 to the power of 7, 3 to the power of 6. Then step 3. We're going to write x term in ascending power. So x term in ascending power. Because the question asks us to write x in ascending power until x cubed. So the first one would be x to the power of 0, x to the power of 1, x to the power of 2, x to the power of 3. So, just a reminder, so 9, 0, so this would give us the binomial coefficient. So what we have to type in our calculator is 9, C, 0. So now all we have to do is just type into our calculator. So 9C0 would give us 1. So since 3 to the power of 9 multiplied by 3 to the power of 9, which is 19,683. X to the power of 0 would just equals to 1, because anything to the power of 0 is equals to 1. Then we're just going to continue, so we're just going to enter into our calculator 9C1, which is going to give us 9 times 3 to the power of 8, which is equals to 59049 x. Then plus, so this would be 9c2. So 9c0 is equals to 1, 9c2 is equals to 9, 9c2 is equals to 36. So this would be 36 multiplied by 3 to the power of 7, which is equals to 78732x squared. And the last one would be, we type into our calculator, 9c3, which is equals to 84. So 84 multiplied by 3 to the power of 6 is equals to 61236x cubed. So that's our solutions. Let's look at the silver question. So again, it's similar to the bronze question. So we're given the expression 2 minus x to the power of 7. So part A wants us to expand the expression in ascending power of x up to and including the term in x cubed. Simplify each coefficient in the expression. So again, step 1 is write your binomial coefficient. So binomial coefficient. So the power is 7. So we start with 70 plus 71. Since it's only 2x cubed, so we can stop at 72 plus 73. So we can stop here, since we only need the x cubed term. Then step 2, descending power of the number term. Which is, so number, descending power, so the number we have 2 to the power of 7, 2 to the power of 6, 2 to the power of 5, 2 to the power of 4. 7, 6, 5, 4. Then step 3, x, we write in ascending power. So remember, it's really important, it's negative x. So we must write negative x, 0, negative. So the sign before the x is also really important. So minus x1, minus x2, minus x3. So remember, the powers always add up to 7. So now let's type into our calculator. So you type this 70 is into your calculator as 7c0, which is equals to 1. So it will be So it will be 1 times by 2 to the power of 7, which is equals to 120. 28. Then you plus, then you type in 7 to the power of 7c1, which is equals to 7. So 7 multiplied by 2 to the power of 6, then multiplied. So this is minus x. So we have minus 448 x. Next one, so it's 7c2 equals to 21. So it's 21 multiplied by 2 to the power of 5, which is equals to 600 and so remember we have it's minus x squared, so minus x times minus x becomes plus, so it's plus 672 x squared, and the last one 7c3 is equals to 35. So 35 times 2 to the power of 4 is 550. And remember the sign here, so minus x times minus x times minus x. So the answer is going to be negative. So we have negative 560x cubed. So let's look at part B. Use your series expression. Use a suitable value for x to obtain an estimate for 1.92 to the power of 7. So remember when we're doing estimations, we need to remember. So we have the same power, which is 7. So now we want to look at what inside the bracket. So inside the bracket, I have part B. So I have 2 minus x has to be equals to 1.92. Therefore, I can just rearrange my equation to find out x would equals to 2 minus 1.92. So I know x most equals to 0.08. So we only want to estimate using the expression we found from part A. So basically, we're just substituting the value into the equation. So I have 128 minus 448. So x is 0.08 plus 672. X is 0.08 squared minus 560 0.08 cubed. Then if you type into your calculators, you should get a value that is approximately 96.17 because it answers in 2 dp. Okay. Let's look at the hardest question, so a gold style question. So you're given the expression 1 minus x to the power of minus 1 to the power of 15. Again, we're still doing the similar step. This time we want to find the powers up to x minus 4. Again, we're still doing the same thing. So step 1, we're still writing out our binomial coefficients. So it's to the power of 15, so it'll be 15, 0, 15, 1, 15, 2, and 15, 3, 15, 4, then step 2, so you're looking at your number, so number in ascending power, and numbers in descending power. So my number is 1, so it just be 1 to the power of 15, 1 to the power of 14, 1 to the power of 13, 1 to the power of 12, 1 to the power of 11. Next part, step 3 is x term. We write in ascending power. So we have x to the power of minus 1, so 0. So now let's try to expand our expression. So similar to before, so we type into our calculator 15C0, which is equals to 1. So 1 times 1 to the power of 15 times by 1, so our first term will just be 1. Then the next part, we have 15C1, which is equals to 15. So 15 times by 1 times by x to the power of minus 1, and we'll just get plus 15x to the power of minus 1. So remember, in the bracket, so we multiply the powers together. So minus 1 times 1 give you minus 1. The next one, so 15C2 would equals to 105. So 105 times by 1 to the power of 13 would be 105. So we plus 105 x minus 2. Next part, 15C3 is equals to 455 times by 1 to the power of 12, then so we get plus 455x to the power of minus 3, because our index loss minus 1 times 3 is minus 3, and the last one 15C4 is equals to 1365. So times by 1 times by x, so we have plus 1365 x to the power of minus 4. Part B, we use your series expression, which is what we found from part A. Write a suitable value for x to obtain an estimate for 1.1. So again, just looking back, when we're doing our estimations, so we know we can do it because we have the same power, 15. So now let's look inside our bracket. So we have 1 plus x to the power of minus 1 is equals to 1.1. Therefore, we know x to the power of minus 1 is going to equals to 0.1. So the value for x is going to equals to 10, because 10 to the power of minus 1 is equals to 0.1. So it's exactly same to before, so we can substitute the values. So substituting x into the equation, so we have 1 plus 15 so just to help, it should be 1 plus 15 to the 10 to the power of minus 1. So we could write out like this, but to type into our calculator, so just like write this out. So 105 10 minus 2 plus 4455 10 to the power of 3 plus 3 5 10 to the power of 4. But minus 4, but it is hard to type into our calculator, so it's easier if we write as 1 plus, so remember 10 to the power of minus 1 is same as 15 over divide by 10 plus 105 divide by 100 plus 455 divide by 1000 plus 1365 divide by 10,000. If you type this into your calculator, you should get 4.14 to 2 dp, as the question wants you to do.